Every morning, I wake up to a new headline that the housing market's going to fall off a cliff. And if you've been sitting on the sidelines waiting for 2008 to come back, I have some data that might be hard to hear. I'm sorry to break it to you, the crash isn't coming. In fact, what we see now as of April 2026 is what economists call a soft landing. And today I'm breaking down 3 topics that prove that the market is stabilizing and why waiting could be the most expensive mistake you could make this year. So grab your paper and pencils and take some notes. So let's look at the first myth. Prices have to drop. Historically, a crash means a 20% plus decline. But look at the Maryland numbers. As of April 2026, home prices in the area are actually projected to grow 2 to 4% this year. We aren't seeing the 10% skyrocket shift that happened in 2021. But what we are still seeing is growth. Because even with the rates at 6.8%, and they're going low, they're fluctuating. It actually, last month they were in 5, but as of now it's 6.8%. People still need to move though. We have a structural surplus issue. Even in high demand places like Whitmore or in the 20721 area, the Bowie area, the supply of homes is sitting around 2.2 to 3 months. A crash happens when it hits around 7 to 8 months. Right now we're at 3 months, where it's still a seller's market, a polite one at that. Also, now you might see that active listings are up. They actually surged up to 25% in Prince George's and Montgomery County. And you might think, aha, there's more houses, so that means lower the prices. Not exactly. This isn't a flood of new sellers. It's just homes sitting a little bit longer, moving from 14 days to maybe 30 to 40 days on the market. The demand factor is pending sales, homes actually going under contract, which actually rose up to 8.1% recently. Buyers are responding to the stability. They're accepting that 6% is the new normal and they're jumping back in. Demand is absorbing that inventory before it can even crash. And the biggest reason that 2026 is not 2008? Equity. In 2008, people had liar loans and zero equity. Today, Maryland homeowners are sitting on records amount of equity. Over 30% of homes in the US are mortgage free. And the people that do have mortgages are locked on into 3 to 4% rates. There's no way for foreclosures coming in. People aren't forced to sell at a loss. This creates a floor for home prices that a crash can't break through. So what's the move? If you're sitting here waiting for a crash, you're most likely waiting for the home that you want to cost $15,000 more the next year due to 3% appreciation. We're in a rebalancing market right now, guys. You have more time to breathe, more time to negotiate, and more houses to choose from. You will hear this thousands and thousands of times before. Marry the house, date the rate. If you find the right home in Whitmore today, buy it. You can always refinance when the Fed pivots, but you can't rebuy today's price. So if you live in Maryland and you want a full market report for your zip code, comment your zip below or DM me. I'm Kyle Carter, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks you guys for watching.